actually had one of the folks actually tried to use the Facebook for a question. It's kind of an unusual question. He says, short version, a local propane company came to their property, filled their tank, and left an invoice without being invited or contracted to provide this service. I have spoken with the local police for their opinion and would like our legal perspective on this. And the other relevant info is, caught this same individual who worked for that company or owned the company about a year ago while at home and told them specifically that they didn't want them on the property or the service. And also they do not have a contract with the company. They own the tank. They're not under any type of lease arrangement with this company. They have another company that they have service with, and they want to know, because this person came on after that time, came on and filled the tank after they were notified that they no longer wanted them on the property or that service, are they legally bound to pay that invoice? And that's the question.
I think, well, unfortunately, the individual did not do this in writing, I assume. On the first adventure, or the first time they showed up, and I'm assuming that in good faith, you know, a lot of those contracts with the propane, they don't, it's not their general practice to call up and say, oh, we're coming to get the propane. They just routinely on a schedule come through.
Right.
Because some people have propane just for the fireplace. Some people have it for everything in their house.
Right.
You know, your water heater, your stove.
Right.
So you routinely use a lot.
Right.
So I assume that when you initially sign up, that you either are a monthly schedule or a bi-yearly or whatever you got. So I think if she would have documented, and maybe she did on that first initial when they came and said, hey, y'all don't need to do it. More than likely that driver didn't report it, or he's fired or whatever. You know, they had a lot of turnover. So now that they've got gas in the tank, I think unless they can get that gas back out without them using it.
I think they can.
If they can, and the gas company wants to take the time to go do it. But I think this definitely needs to be in writing, certified letter to the company. Right. Do a quick summary of what she just said. We did all this. Ask for a response within 15 days of receipt of the letter. Do hand receipt return so you can verify that they've got it. Explain what the situation is. And I would ask them to say, please contact me. Here's my cell phone. Here's my home phone. Here's my email, so that we can get a amicable resolution to this situation. If they can get the gas out, and it's worth it for them to take a truck out there to do that. I don't know how they get it out unless there's a double pump. I don't know. But if they can get it out, if they can't get it out and the gas is usable, I think, you know, in that negotiation, I would suggest to the homeowner, work out a payment where you can pay. You're going to get the gas anyway. I mean, the tank had to be filled, and if you use the tank, and make sure that you have in writing from them confirmation that they know not to give you that gas anymore.
And I agree with